Hi everybody, I have a video that I think some of you might find interesting. This is a video I made last year when I was inspecting some burr comb that I had to scrape off from one of the colonies, and it had some drone broods attached to it. So drone brood is a very good, or it's actually one way that you can monitor your colony for mites. So what I did, I looked to see if I could find some Varroa mites, and I did find some. So if you have ever wondered what the Varroa mite looks like, how big it is compared to a bee, etc., I encourage you to watch this video, and it should give you a bit of an insight on the pest that is the Varroa mite. So enjoy. All right, so this is drone brood, capped drone brood that I removed from this inspection. So you can see, what you see there are pupas, or I think they're like the mature larvae of drone cells. So you can see this one kind of, you can see his head. So there's a few in there, it's capped. The reason I keep them is because the Varroa mite, which is a common pest that can wreak havoc on hives, will prefer drone brood. So what I have here is some bees, that are not mature bees yet. They were going to be maybe in a week from now. But the mite will attach to them. So this is a good opportunity to have a look and see if there's any mites. So they would be like red little flat insects, and what they do, they're like vampires. They latch on them, and they will suck the life out of them essentially, and then they will not be able to become mature functioning bees. So it is one of the most dangerous pests when it comes to beekeeping. It's important to be able to inspect them and make sure you don't have any, and there's various ways to treat your hive. I use formic acid to expose bees to the vapors of the formic acid, and that the mites don't like that, and that will make them detach. So here you have another larvae at a different stage. I can show you. So this one, see, I'm not sure how old this is, but this is the stage that they are at before they become these guys, right? Which is almost like a fully formed bees. So these ones here will also check to see if there's mites. Like I said, they like to prey on these because they'll be into the comb with it. It's capped, so it can go undetected. So we'll be opening all of these up, looking at the larvae are in there, make sure there's no mites. These ones here, unfortunately, they're still technically alive in there, but because it's out of the hive, there's no chance of them being able to become mature bees. And these are all drones, so male bees. So there's a few other pieces that I took out here. So it's all beeswax. Again, this one has a bee stuck in it. So it is kind of sad to have to kill bees, but I always have a look when that happens to see if there's mites. The real way to do it is to use a plastic cup full of alcohol and scoop at least 100 bees in them, which kills them instantly, and then look into the alcohol to see if there's any mites. So, all right, so I did find a mite. I'm not quite alarmed yet, but here it is. This is a Varroa mite. It's a little bugger that can wreak havoc on a hive if you have a lot of them. So it's the only one so far. If I find some more, it means I probably have to do some treatment to get rid of those. So there are, like I said, with formic acid, which is a natural acid made by ants. There's a way to expose the hive to formic acid fumes, which is not toxic for the bees. They can tolerate it, but those mites don't like it and would then detach from the bees. So the bees naturally are able to get rid of mites. It's just when there's so many of them, they can't keep up. So I just wanted to show it to you. There it is. So this bee was pulled out from her comb. She was just about to hatch, but there were mites on her, at least 3. There's one there that's walking. So I think I might have to treat that colony. Have to see. That bee unfortunately won't make it. That's the Varroa destructor mite there, trying to run away. Well, there you go. I hope that you found this video interesting. I do have other videos, actually one video on my YouTube channel where I show how I treated my hives last year with formic acid. Formic acid is one of a few solutions that you have for treating for Varroa mite. So if you want to know more, check out my YouTube channel. And again, thank you for watching. And if you want to keep up to date with my beekeeping adventures, I encourage you to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.